Hi guys, Enzo from Home Theatre Engineering with the lovely Andrew Poole.
I got him back. I've had a lot of requests. So I was at the Melbourne Hi-Fi show and a lot of people said, when are you going to shoot another video with Enzo? And they said they like the videos with Enzo in them. And so...
Apparently I'm a superstar.
He is.
I'm a little bit nasally at the moment, but I kind of find it sexy. So
he tried to cop out of this one. I said, no. I said, you got to be here.
So we decided to shoot this video because there has been a lot of questions and demands for us to support a lot of people. That obviously having a YouTube channel means that we have access to everyone in the world who views our channel. So our client base is quite, the reach is quite far. And I guess our company philosophy and the way that we've always run our business is that we take on projects only that we tend to do the design and do the full thing. We weren't, it was just becoming too time consuming. And
well, we're not a retailer.
We weren't a retailer. Yeah. So for us, it was very hard for us to service our projects along with DIYers and people that just didn't have kind of the budget to get us to do everything. But there's just been so much pressure and questions and demand for us to please help me, sir, because we're not getting help from where we bought the stuff from.
I get a lot of technical questions.
Andrew gets a lot of technical
people
stuff.
Who've bought equipment, they might have bought an Anthem or a Denon or whatever, or they've got the equipment and don't know where to place it, and they just want that bit of help. And often, we're obviously busy, and we have to make time for that. And of course, time is money. So we've been trying to work out what can we do to help more people get the sort of results that we get out of a room.
Yeah. So we have, the team has expanded. I think we've mentioned Dave before in our videos, and we've got a few other people that help us behind the scenes as well. So giving them a little bit more responsibility and kind of shifting the focus a little bit will allow us to essentially now start helping everyone. I want to say everyone. Some people can't, we can't help them at all. But
some people you just can't help.
Some people you just can't help, and those, good luck to those people. But as much as if we get Joe Blogs, bought a system 10 years ago, always felt that there's something not right with that because people are pretty smart, especially if they hear their friend's system or whatever, and want to engage us to either do just a very basic room design, just to look over everything, consulting, remote help, calibration, remote calibration wherever we can do it. So we've decided to do a package for the DIY community, which essentially kind of starts from $5.99. We'll be able to cater to the DIY market who just simply go, I've got all the products, help me with the room design, a very basic one. Have I put everything in the right spot? Or I just want to know, how do I treat something in the room?
How do I set this up? How do I do that? So what you'll get is you'll still get a 3D model, right? And your equipment will be in that model, and we will work out things like reflection points. We'll have a look at the, do you need acoustic treatment? Do we recommend it? That becomes your choice. How do you deal with maybe some of the details in the room? We'll give you some alternate ideas. Not only will you get the model, but you get some consult time. You'll be talking to Enzo or myself, depending on who's available, or whoever on the team is managing your project. And
the plans just won't be as detailed as what we do now, because at the moment we factor in everything.
Plus you get coloured renderings, and you get all of the fancy stuff that goes with the high end designs. So we've peeled that back and we've gone, okay, what do you need to do to make a room work? So there'll be a certain amount of time that you'll get to discuss your room, to ask questions, to deal with problems. You'll get a 3D model, but it means that we can help more people. And also, there's no commitment in there, by the way. It doesn't mean that you've got to buy equipment from us. We always like it when you do, but you don't have to, right? It's just a case of, how do I make my room work? I'm struggling with this. Where do I put my subwoofers? How do I do this? How do I do that? And this package will give you access to all of that.
I mean, if this was probably going to help other dealers, which we don't have a problem with. We've always been pretty big ambassadors on everyone helping each other in this industry. We kind of know there's a lot of people that want to help and want to talk to us, but time is money, and we do have our projects that are priority. We kind of feel that we're in a point now where the business is, the team is, has enough experience and is big enough to kind of help and carry some of that load to allow us to then communicate with more people.
So to give you an idea, this is almost a quarter of the price of a normal starting design.
Yep.
So we've taken out a lot of the small details. This is more of an overview, but it will certainly help, people who just want to get a room right at any level will certainly maximize the performance. You then still have the option to, if you want us to calibrate it or whatever. Calibration, by the way, is not included in that price, just in case you're wondering. And that's always a separate thing. It's not included in our normal room designs either. So there you go.
We will add that this DIY package that we're going to put together is accessible to anyone in the world. Doesn't matter where you are, because we have clients that contact us from
England,
New
Dubai.
Zealand, England, Dubai. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We want to cater to everybody.
That $5.99 is also in Australian dollars.
Yeah.
Okay.
So from $5.99, depending on the room, what you're chasing and whatever, we will look at everyone. We will help everyone. It will be a job by job basis, but it doesn't matter where you're located.
The only proviso I put on that is, please bear in mind, we do work in the Perth time zone, so we probably won't be getting up and talking to you at 2 a.m. in the morning, but we have a system for sending you a booking, and we will normally get in either early or stay a bit late. So we can work with everybody. It's just a little bit of flexibility and give and take is required. I think the other thing I wanted to talk about quickly is an expression of interest, guys. We would like to come out and check out some existing rooms. This is only valid in Western Australia
at the moment,
right? So, and especially, let's say Perth metro area. So if you have a home theatre and you would like us to come and check it out and review it, we will try to do one a month. I'm not going to guarantee this at this point in time, and with Christmas coming up, it's probably not going to happen straight away. But drop us an email to sales@hometheatreengineering.com, and we'll put the address below, and give us your details of your room. Maybe send us some photos and your contact details, and then we'll pick one, and we're going to come out, we'll video your room, we'll talk to you, and we'll give you an appraisal on your room. And this is something we'd like to do more often if we've got time. So we'll just see how that kicks off.
I think it'll make a really cool YouTube segment. If you want your room featured on our channel, and we'll do like a little review. And if you're happy to us to discuss the pros and cons, because I think the cons are important, especially because we didn't do the room. But they'll even in any room, no room's perfect. So there'll always be some cons. And we can talk on video about how do we improve the room. So we can make a pretty cool little episode out of it.
So if you do put your room forward, basically what you're getting is some free advice and a chance to, lift your room up. I don't know that we'll successfully get one done every month, but we're going to try.
Yeah.
Cool. So there you go. The big news, package for people on limited budgets or DIYs who just want to put the finishing touch in your room. Contact us at sales@hometheatreengineering.com or phone our office. The details are, of course, on our website, which is www.hometheatreengineering.com. All right, guys. Thank you very much. We'll see you again soon.